Welcome back to the Beast Speak blog. This is a series where I tell you what the Beast has been saying to me and how I overcame it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Beast is the enemy voice inside you. These ideas are applied to addiction in Jack Trimpey's work, Rational Recovery. I'll link Virginia's story in the description box below. It's a good place to get started. I want to tell you about a technique I use to generate power in the face of the Beast. Ed Milet says, "When you die, you meet the person you could have been. And his greatest fear is that the other person will be unrecognizable to him. So every day he strives to match that person. When he meets him in the afterlife, he wants to be an exact replica, indistinguishable from his fullest potential self." Andrew Tate offers courses online for self-improvement. Well, somebody pirated his Iron Mind series and made a compilation of it. I absolutely love this video. I'll link it below. But the first thing he says is having an iron mind has nothing to do with not feeling emotions. Feeling emotions is human and beautiful. It's about doing what needs to be done despite the emotions. He proceeds to tell you of his secret strategy. He says, every superhero suffers. In every story, the hero suffers, but every hero is fighting against something. There is always a villain they're up against. But our villain isn't going to be someone else. He says that's not helpful. Our villain is going to be the best version of ourselves. This version always goes to the gym, so know that when you consider being lazy, your enemy will always do the right thing despite how he feels, and that's who you're comparing yourself to. He's your arch nemesis. I have a little more feminine take on that. I like to think of my best version of myself as my competition, not my enemy. Andrew Tate says that you have to write down all the attributes of this competitor, like 30 points. Don't stop at like 5, 6, 7. Go all the way to 30. Maybe even give him a name and know what he looks like, how he walks. I've constructed my competition and I call her my Beau-ideal. It's an old French term we don't use anymore. Beau etymologically means perfect, and ideal, so it means perfect ideal. I found the word looking for synonyms for the term idol. I thought that was a little too sacrilege. I didn't want to use that term, so I call her my Beau-ideal. So when I'm faced with the Beast's manipulations, I imagine her standing next to me, and sometimes I even imagine I step sideways into her and we become one and the same. And it generates this feeling of assurity that is can so easily dismiss the Beast. I hope that's helpful. Rule yourself. Anything less is bowing down to the Beast. Please join me again. Thank you.